alerting you that we now know these metallic ships are alien.
I have a question. Why usually aliens films, it's like they come in violence to attack Earth, like is that the fear that we have? Do you think it's the fear that we have that these things
You know,
happen like casually?
I think because we know how vicious humans have been, we could only assume, I think, our worst fear that maybe there might be creatures worse than us, I feel like. And that's sad. But that's a good question because let's just say, which scientists have been saying, we're supposed to be getting some alien kind of real deal coming down to us. Let's just say that does happen tomorrow. And what if they are like the most sweetest, like, or maybe they are the reason or gonna bring peace to
Like
mankind?
ET, like ET.
Yeah, that is a good, it might just end up working to our favor if that was to happen. That's actually a good way to think of it outside of the negative one. I've never been asked that, but that's a really good question.
Because even in international films, it's always the fear of attacking us, like we are the big deal. In a vast universe, why you gonna choose the country, the planet that has all the resources just to destroy us? And for me, it's super interesting how writers always go to this subject. Like, okay, we need to defend ourselves, and this is no exception. This movie is no exception. But one thing that I love about this film, it's everything happens in one location. Like the point of view of many people is from one location. So how it just kind of theater
Yeah.
style. How that
Yeah.
works in your mind as an actress.
Ah, I love it. That's one of the many reasons why I love to work with Chris Stokes. He really takes it there with his movies to give you that big feel, even though you're in like one
Hmm.
spot. I think that's his specialty with shooting and making movies. He really has been like doing his thing. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the stepmothers and
Hmm.
all of his work outside of even me, but he's one of those directors that I feel like working with him, it's always a pleasure because even on set, you feel like you said, theater, you feel like you are like you have a space to really act and deliver. I think that's why too, like my best work has been what it's been because of working with him and how he shoots. As an
But
actor, a
yeah,
dream come true, especially coming from reality, where like that whole setup and production is so different. So it's where I find peace. I love it. I really do.
but also one of the things that I love it's not just the aliens. It's also like the people inside,
The
and
story.
and you have to deal with the people inside and the situation outside. Is that requiring a different chemistry, like in pre-production, that you have to get to know your peers, you have to come to know the characters, and you suggest to Chris to do this, to do that?
I've been blessed to like really work with actors and actresses that once I meet them and we do our reads, it just kind of organically just works. And this one was no different. I remember our first day of shooting this movie was the scene where we are at the wedding and the big where's the bride? When I'm gonna just leave it like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was our first scene of shooting, and that couldn't have been a better choice because we got a chance to really dive in, and in diving in and being and trying to deliver this friendship on camera, we actually had became good friends. And we've been like, pushing this movie, spending weekends in New Orleans for Essence Fest, and now we just have such a sister bond. So it's gonna be really dope to see how we not only made this friendship so strong on camera, but now we actually have it off camera.
That's cool. Erica, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations.
Oh, and don't forget, August 29th, we are in theaters. Tell your friends, since you love the movie, you got to tell everybody and you got to bring everybody, okay?
For
And
sure.
tag us, please. We want to see it.
For sure. For sure. Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you,
Bye
Ruben.
bye.